'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when through the museum the doll party planners were all set to begin. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that new visitors soon would be there. The teddies were nestled all snug in their beds, and visions of cabbage patches danced in their heads. And Ma in her cape, and I in my coat, were just setting out for our friends at Kingscote, when down by the castle there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my door to see what was the matter. Away to the windows I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Small lights on the breast of the fake fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with two tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than mustangs, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Miles, now Pluto, now Roscoe and Mickey, on Donald, on Alvin, and Pooh Bear and Sneezy, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As airplanes before the wild hurricane fly, when clearing the runway lift up to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And in a twinkling I heard, up on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. I drew in my head and just turned it around, as right past a room box Nicholas went with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes they were tarnished with ashes and soot. A collection of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler doll, opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. A peppermint candy he held tight in his teeth, and the scent it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A look at his eyes and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. We spoke not a word, he went straight to his work. He left us some things, and then turned with a jerk. And pushing his glasses back up on top of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like an erector set's whistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Hello, everyone, from the Denver Museum of Miniatures, Dolls, and Toys. We hope you enjoyed this slightly modified version of A Visit from St. Nicholas. If you'd like to leave the museum a holiday gift, please contribute to our elevator fund so that we can bring even more year-round joy to children and adults of all ages. Happy holidays to all, and to all a good night.